I reached out to you and I didn't hear anything back from you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm working.
There you go. But hello, how you doing? How you doing, my lovely, funny friend?
Doing good. Having a nice laid-back Sunday. How about yourself?
Me too. I love having Sundays off. Like my job makes it so that I always have Sundays off. So it's kind of nice to always like guarantee a good sleep-in day and just not have to worry about anything.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
She big. Look at how big she is. So big. I think it's 90% of her hair though. She has one.
It's full of snacks.
Full snacks? Oh wait, the snacks in there? Really? Legit?
Oh yeah, tons.
Oh,
Tons.
can I have a snack?
Oh yeah, here. How about
okay, come a little closer. Come a little closer. Come on, let me see.
We're going.
Yeah.
We're going. Let's see what we can.
Yeah.
Can accomplish here.
Come a little closer. I just barely can touch you. There. Okay. Oh, hey, man, look! I got a little treat. Look at that, guys, dude. There's treats in our hair. I love that.
Get a treat would be fine.
Yeah. Huh. Surprising no hair. It's really sweet too. It's really sweet. Nice. Love it. Thank you very much. Whoever thought VTubers could give me treats? I love it.
We gotta take care of our hosts here.
Oh, thank you. Awesome.
Thank you.
Do you have pumpkin corn candy?
Pumpkin corn candy?
That's what Will wants.
We're getting ready for the holidays.
The spooky time. The spooky time.
The spookies and the ookies, yeah.
The spooky and the ookies. I love it. Well,
Yeah.
well, hello everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we like to host each and every week where we interview a brand new VTuber and get all the loving and the gradings for all this amazing kind of creature here. For now, for everyone who's at home who don't know this lovely clown of a friendly friend, how about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
Everybody, my name's Popsy. Everybody knows me as Popsy the Clown. I'm just your classic candy-loving clown.
Oh, love it. It kind of sounded like you had a little bit of a southern accent for a little bit.
I do, actually. Yeah, I am from the South.
Oh, cool. I like it. Nothing wrong. I like a little southern clown. It's always nice.
Oh, yeah. Most of us, we came from rodeo clowns.
Oh yeah, true. Do you go through like the bulls? Are you a rodeo clown that just likes to throw sweets at the bulls? How you distract them?
I once was, and couldn't stand how I treated the bulls. So
makes sense.
I
see.
A life of ease.
Well, you know what? Makes sense. Nothing wrong with that. You were a rodeo clown, then you end up being a very sweet clown, and then it changes all things. The voice text. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. No worries. Well, Popsy, I appreciate you coming on my show. For those who do not know, we will be asking 15 questions to our lovely guest here to get to know them a little bit. We'll know them as a content creator. We'll get to know them, their background, the community. We'll get to know more about that design and the inspiration and some fun facts about them. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite set of sweets and candies. I know that she has plenty of them, so let's get ready for it. And also, we do have a spin the wheel little thing that if you guys like to contribute to the spins, you guys can hit the spin the wheel and you'll be able to have a random question pop up, which Will has actually just redeemed. So let's get that first question going. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
No, scary question. You never know. You might have a very scary question. The scariest question of all, which is, are you a dog person or a cat person?
Oh, that's so tough.
I know.
Ultimately, probably a cat person. I love them.
Same here.
They have fun energy. They have angry energy. They have mellow energy. And they have personal space.
True. I like them because they kind of chill and they kind of just like go do their own thing. And then sometimes when they grace you with your presence, that's like seems like super great. While dogs, they're always on you, always doing something, always doing all this kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
Make sure.
yeah. With a cat, you kind of have to earn it. You gotta really work for their affection.
You gotta work for the affection. So that's why it's rewarding, more
Yeah,
rewarding, more rewarding.
it is. It's very rewarding. The small little creature has chosen you
They
today.
chosen you for that. Awesome. Hi, Vicky. It's great to see you. It's great to see you. I know you have to go. Bye bye. Tricko, you're silly. I'm not a Pokemon. I don't know why. They keep on thinking I'm a Pokemon, which is no, definitely not. Don't listen to them. It's fake news. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
What type? What type of Pokemon do they say
Well,
you
they keep
are?
on saying I'm Trico. Because my name's Tricko. Which I don't know. I don't see the connection. I don't see the connection at all. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all.
It's too easy. It's
too easy.
We
It's
have
too
too
easy.
many layers for
Too
it
many
to be
layers.
that easy.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Incorrect username of the clown. What do you mean create incorrect username? What do you mean? Did I do the wrong one? Popsy the clown? Did you say the wrong name? Did I get the wrong name?
No, that's my name.
Yeah.
Do you know me with something else?
Did I call you something else? Popsy clown. Yeah, no. It's definitely there. It's definitely right there. Yeah.
That's me. It checks out.
Yep, it checks out. That is definitely you.
Clown.
Yep,
My
you.
name's Popsy.
Yep. I tried to follow her earlier. Oh, well. Let me see. What if I do this? Ignore that question.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I do not see.
Yeah, see right there. That's the one right there. And I'm going to click just in case.
Cool. Popsy, the clown. Oh, that's no, Popsy. No, yeah, you're right. That checks out.
Yeah, Popsy clown. Yeah. Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah, I got her. Yeah. The schedule said Popsy the clown. Okay, so on the schedule is Popsy the clown because that's her Twitter.
Yes.
Twitter is Popsy the clown, but on Twitch is Popsy the clown. Or just Popsy clown.
We did what we can, guys. You know that the can't always be there.
Can't always be there. It always well. If you look for her on Twitter, it's Popsy the clown. If you look for her on Twitch, which is all these links I've been sending you guys on her Twitch account. But yeah.
Yes.
On the schedule, it's Popsy the clown. I thought you were mistyping. Not gonna lie. You know what? To tell you the truth. It actually sounds right, you know. Like I actually have made that mistake a couple of times, so I do apologize. But I've been getting better. I've been making sure that all the people who come on my show has the right spelling. But it's just that like it's different on Twitter than it is on Twitch. Sometimes they have different usernames. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind.
But someone out there, I think had my name already, but it's who.
Who
are they?
Who? You know what? I actually know the feeling too, because unfortunately I had a situation like that happen to me too, where I actually have my name's TrickcoGaming, so it's Trick and CO, but people call me TrickcoGaming with is just an O at the end. And apparently there's a streamer, a kid who streams Minecraft like 12 years ago. I don't know if he's a kid anymore, probably not. But
yeah, I mean,
yeah, but every time I get a shout out, sometimes the mods accidentally forget to put the C. And they shout out my name to someone else. So unfortunately, they'll be like, "Hey, let me go follow this one person. Why is he playing Minecraft?" It's like, oh, freaking jeez.
Jeez, guys, yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. But hello. Let's get this all. Let me get my first question out of the way. Because we can talk sweetness and lovins all day and long, but we need to get to know a very amazing clown over here. The amazing clown. Excitement. So much excitement. Let's go. Well, hey, what better question to ask in an interview to start off than to ask how it all started in the first place? Why and when did you want to get into streaming in the first place?
The when, honestly, it was. I did have an alter ego at one point, so I would say
she was not a clown before. Oh, have you always been a clown? Oh, she was a clown.
I've not always been a clown. I did have an alter ego at some point. So probably started like 4 years ago when the Vtuber trend really started amping up and picking up and, leaking into more Western media, I'd say. And why is it's just so cool. It is so, you can pretty much be whatever you want. And I think that is amazing, especially for those people who always had crazy, vivid imaginations, could build worlds for themselves and create characters. It's such a cool way to go about showing yourself to the world, and it was a fun way to go about it for myself. I'm introverted very much, and it's a way for me to kind of break out of that shell, I guess.
I like it. I like it. That's really cool. I think that's really good. I like these kind of things. I think this is always really fun to do. What's this? Pasta. Oh, my poetic pasta gave you a introduction. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Okay. Meep meep goes the red nose, and colorful is her nature, like her clothing and bow. Blue is her sky beauty. If you ever smell carnival popcorn or chocolate pretzel sticks, make sure you rush to find her sweet nature. Ms. Popsy is the star of the show, and if you want a sweet treat, you can find her at her falling circus. Then there's a link. Make sure to get the enthusiasm she deserves for all her effort in her performance. Oh, wow, so nice.
Yeah, I know, that is nice. I've heard of some pretty sour bots out there.
Well, she's not a bot. So Pasta is not a bot. Pasta is really cool. No. Pasta is not a bot. Surprising enough, you would think he might be a bot, but no, he's just as sus as ever. Trust me, he has some sussy things. Yeah, that's on the fly. He just likes to just do that. Very impressive. Excuse me. I'm not a bot.
Okay. You're gonna hit unfollow. That's fine. That's fine. You're never gonna. It's okay. I'm so sorry.
Take that as a compliment. Take that as a compliment. You are sus, my friend. You are sus. Trust me. I've seen the posts you post on Instagram. You are pretty sus. But take it as a compliment. She thought you were a bot because of how well it was formed. It was really good. It's very good.
I heard of a bot recently that's it had to do with poem making, and so I don't know. I figured it was tied in, and I went with that assumption. I'm so sorry, Pasta.
It's okay. It's okay, Pasta. We all love you. We all love you. And don't. And no biting me. No biting me. You're not allowed to bite. No allowed to bite. No biting. No biting. You can bite her. I mean, she's probably sweet. I bet you're sweet, right?
The hair.
Maybe the hair. Eat the hair.
Yeah, I'll feed you some of the hair. I can lose a few locks.
Yeah. Eat her hair. Don't eat her. She might be sweet, but not that sweet. Not that sweet. Well, Popsy, I'm a sweet human. I'll always follow sweetest of people. You also the sussiest people. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. But Pasta's great. Pasta's great. I do not bite to TB guests. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good to know. I have to write that down.
That's okay. I feel a little more comfortable. I can detense a little.
Exactly. But continue on what you're going for. Yes, being a VTuber is freaking amazing. I love all the kind of stuff. Did you say you started around the time the VTuber boom happened?
Yes, I did. It was super chaotic, I will say. It was when a lot of, I guess, the initial craziness was coming, and everybody was just, you had people pumping out VTubers like it was nothing. You could see so many different faces and so many different things, but then you also saw a lot of the crazy aspect where people were buying the same pre-made model, and there was a lot of arguments over it, and really the beginning of it, I feel, was kind of crazy. It was like a big bang of its own.
It's true. The VTuber bang was huge, and it happened during one of the most depressing parts of human history, which is kind of funny to think about, because the most funniest things spawned the most biggest boom of anime girls. It's crazy. It's really funny. I love it.
I feel when everything kind of went down and everybody was to themselves, I feel a lot of people really went and self-explored, and they wanted to show what they found, I guess.
Yeah, which was good. I like it. It's really cool. When did you start? So you started streaming as an alternate ego during that time, but when did you start becoming a Popsy the Clown?
I would say probably year and a half, 2 years ago. just kind of came up with the idea. I've always loved clowns and felt like I was one myself, and just started making posts under this who I am now, making posts and really getting into it. And as I made friends and met people, I kind of grew into myself. Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. Does she know about your hybrid transformation? I have a hybrid transformation. I wish I did. That'd be cool. Can I do like the magical girl, the transformation thing? Can I have a cool like transformation thing? That'd be cool. Can I do that?
That would be cool. I have a little, I can point.
Oh.
I can look quizzical.
Quizzical, yes. She's very quizzical. She got this. She got this. Like just like one question. She has one question right there.
I got one question.
One
Who
question.
done it?
Who done it? Who did done it? Who did done do it do not?
Am I here to kick?
It's a spooky season. I had to reference it. Oh, Georgie. Oh, so you saying that she do you know a lot of other clowns? As a clown person yourself, do you happen to know other clowns, like famous ones?
Famous ones.
Yeah.
That's a matter of opinion, but you know, there's a couple clowns out there where I've had quick chats, but definitely other VTubers, in person clowns. We have a local community, and they're definitely super fun to hang out with, super fun group. I would hope so.
That's true. That's true.
For fun. Yeah.
I would be kind of questioning. I'd be questioning your likeness after a while if that was the case. If that wasn't the case.
My went to clown club last Thursday. It was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was a great time.
It was so terrible. There was a car accident. Like 80 clowns all died in that one clown accident.
It was horrible. It was one car accident. Took 12 of us out.
I know, right? I love it. I love it. There'd be banters. There'd be jokes like this all the time. Well, pasta. We don't have to talk about that too much right now, but just as a throw out there, I'm also getting a VTuber model myself. I'm finally transitioning into anime. I'll become an anime character too. And yeah, he's kind of like a magician, like a clown or like a ringmaster kind of person. So
okay. Oh, exciting.
I know, right? You want me to send you the character sheet just to see what it looks like?
Oh, absolutely. Let's check it out.
You might have seen glimpse of it in my like schedule and my intro and outro.
Oh, you know what? I think so.
Yeah,
think so.
Because I'm transitioning into that kind of situation. So he's coming out pretty soon. So it'd be cool. It'd be fun.
Let's see. Oh, okay. This is gonna. You guys have a lot to look forward to. Let me tell you. That is. Oh, I'm loving the design.
Right.
Facial expression. It was this more of like its face? Is it more of a mask?
It's a mask.
Explain to me your concept here.
So, so what it is that with my character, after so many years of interviewing different VTubers of different kinds of like powers, I've interviewed gods and goddesses and demons and angels, like spirits from their power has like soaked into my set and possessed some of the items in my setup, which includes a mask that I've been having in the background for a very long time, and that mask starts to become sentient and takes over the stream.
That is, honestly, I'm loving it. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited to see how this all comes out for you.
Yeah.
The design is amazing. Honestly, I will say I love the color combination. I like how it's cool but electric colors.
Electric colors, yes. Thank you. I actually had a lot like there was so much debate on the colors, and I think they did a great job coming up with these colors. So I love it a lot. So that's really cool. So I'm really happy about it. Really happy about that. That's the lore, pretty much. Like I guess I didn't really talk about it too much, but yeah, that's the lore. The lore is that when the VTuber model comes out, he will have enough power to become alive, and he will take over the stream. That'd be cool. It'd
Are
be
you
fun.
planning a lore drop and everything with it?
Yep, I'm actually
Where?
talking to this one person who's going to have a lore video, but they're busy, so I don't know how long that's going to be. But yes, I will be doing a lore drop. It's be fun. It'd be cool. My
Wow,
VTuber
so
model.
you have an appetizer going to know about what's going on with that.
It's a
Yeah.
little sweetness, you know. Again, the little things are dropping here and there. Just little things are dropping here and there. This is really cool. It's really cool.
I like it.
Thank you,
Glad
thank
you're
you.
part of it.
Oh yeah, of course. You are part of it. You're part of my VTuber lore now because you are on my show.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Wow. True.
True. I'll say that I got some of the like clown antics from you. The clown parts.
Oh, right. That's, yeah. I'm
Well,
glad to hear that. I'm glad
of
to hear
course,
that's something you got.
Thank you. Well, electric colors do suit your Tricko, considering your talks on video games and console tech too. Exactly, like the electric colors. I always love blue and green. Blue and green is my favorite colors, as you can see of my area. I love blue
I
and
was
green.
gonna say it matches your setup very well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can
Awesome.
tell it's part of you then.
Yeah, you can tell it's part of me. It's tell a part of me. So I love it. Cool, awesome. So next question for you. Next question. What do you like the most about being a VTuber gamer or artist?
So I'll go, with the artist it's a little quiet, so you're not, it's mostly me just talking to whatever ears out there. With a gamer though, I will say what I do like most is I'll be real. I kind of like the toxicity. I like when people yell at me and tell me I'm trash. They're like, "You're terrible," and I'm like, "Okay, all right. I'm about to show everybody. I'm gonna hunt you down." So I guess it's more. I like the competitive aspect of it. I prefer to play online games and kind of.
Right, no worries. Well, I like that. It's kind of interesting. There's a different tone. So you like people like saying, "Oh, you're terrible at this game. You're terrible at this game."
Yes, I will say I don't talk too much trash, but I think hearing it makes it so much more fun, especially for myself. If someone's telling me like, "You're terrible, you're horrible, you're not healing, you're not defending, you're not on the point," I'm like, "You know what? You're gonna see. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do it." So it hypes me up personally.
Yeah, I like that. That's so cool. It keeps you going. What kind of games do you like to play?
Right now, I actually got back into Overwatch. It's speaking of toxicity, right?
Yeah, tell you the truth. It's just, there's a couple of games that are very toxic, and Overwatch is definitely one of them.
Yeah. I decided for a while I was done with it. I wasn't gonna get into it, and then the other day, I don't know. I read that somewhere, they have 35 characters now. I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. I can't even imagine. So we got back into it, and we're a little toxic. That's what the neon green on my hair is. That's the sour candy.
The sour candy. Never thought that you'd be very toxic of a clown. That's interesting. I'm learning so much about you.
I won't tell people anything. I don't like to yell. I don't like to be rowdy, but I like to hear it.
I love hearing it. I love having the sweet popcorn in my mouth while I'm watching all the juice.
Yeah, gets the sugar flowing.
Get the sugar flowing. I love it. Awesome. I love it. All right, so you are a clown VTuber. Am I correct?
Yes, 100%. Cool.
So there's a lot of clown VTubers out there, aren't there?
There are. Yeah, it's I didn't think there would be so many, but I am glad there are. It's cool.
It is really cool. I think it's really cool. What do you bring to the oh wait, sorry. The wrong question. My bad. What do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out from all the rest of the clown VTubers?
Oh my gosh, that's really, I couldn't say. I will say there isn't a lot of VTubers that I've seen who post a lot about food and snacks. True. Consistently, at least.
You're a very sweet streamer. Very sweet streamer.
Yes. I'm very snack-based, very candy-based. I guess that's really about it, is I really try to make things revolve around my candy snack theme. That's probably about the only thing I think that would make me stand out in such a vast and colorful community. You know, even within the clown community, there's oh, how creative can you be when there's so many minds out there?
Exactly. But it's still cool. I like it. I like to see that. That's actually really cool. I did see some of your Twitter posts of some like nice like candy and donuts, some of that. It's really nice. I would love to see you do like maybe like a live stream as your VTuber, but then your hands like kind of goes through it, and I see you cook. It'd be kind of cool to see one day.
And you know, we're actually in the works, so it would be cool to I'm in the works of doing something similar in a collaboration sort of manner as well. So, you know,
stay tuned.
We can talk about that later, maybe. You know,
if you want to, yes. We'll be seeing soon. We'll be seeing soon. I'm looking forward to that. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to see. That'd be cool to see. Awesome. Well, hey, Pasta has a question for you, and it's about a spin.
Excitement.
So let's see what the spin is. What does he want to ask you? What does he want to say?
Oh wait, no, that's the. Yeah, I was trying to price this right, but it came out WWE.
Da 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 da. Yep. Go for it. So favorite Pokemon. And don't say me.
Oh my gosh. No,
Don't say it. Don't say it.
You know, you're great, but
Don't say it.
For this one. I love Hatchram. Hatchram is my favorite.
Oh,
Pokemon.
that's the ghost type, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So part of the actual written Pokemon, I guess lore, if you will, is that Hatchram will, has the ability to, if they hit you with one of their pigtails, it's equivalent to a boxer's punch. And B, if you feel any sort of intense emotion around it, it'll just attack you on sight. You know, if you're just a little too happy, you better watch out.
Dang, jeez. Well, I like Hatchram.
Yeah, it's super cool Pokemon. Would I say she's the strongest?
She's the strongest. Wow.
No, would I say that? No, absolutely not. In my heart, yes.
Because I know that Hatchram, it's a very strong Pokemon, but isn't Hatchram like also like something to do with like yeah, it's the small little Pokemon, right? It's the small. It turns into Hatterene, right?
Yes, and that one is much bigger. That's human sized.
I know, right? But it's a lot bigger, but then like it's still hidden within all her hair.
Yeah, I think it's a cool design. Definitely, it's a design to wear at first. I think really cool, really pretty to the eye if you like pastel things. But also, if you know, I saw it in the woods at 2 a.m, I'd probably, I'd probably lose a few sprinkles.
Just a little bit of sprinkles, just a little bit. And you guys are correct. For all the Pokemon fans out there, you're right. Hatchrim is not a ghost type; it's a psychic type. And I do apologize, I got that wrong. Because I was thinking of a different Pokemon. I was thinking of that like the witch-looking one with a hat. I was thinking of that one in the beginning. But then after you described the pigtails, I was like, oh, okay, no, you're talking about the fairy type. So I apologize.
Super cute, love it.
Super adorable, super adorable.
Well. Yes.
you it's funny because you have this adorable like sweet side to you, but you also like violence and like trolling people. So it's kind of funny.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
That's the fun part, you know. Candy's not all sweet.
I think
you got spicy, you got sour.
Sour and spicy. No, I like it. Like I'm a very sour person myself. When I mean sour person, I love sour candy. I think sour candy is like the best. I love them so much.
Yeah. When it tears up the roof of your mouth, it's the best.
I remember when I was a kid, long time ago. I bought a giant bag of Warheads, and I would do that. I would actually like eat each Warhead for classes, and it would cut up my entire tongue, like in the middle of my tongue, that I couldn't eat it anymore. So I had to eat it on the side of my tongue, or else I couldn't eat it.
Yeah, they would get painful.
They get really painful. They're really painful. But I love sour candy. That was some of my favorites. I think maybe next like subathon challenge I might just get another bag of Warheads and try and like eat them and see how long it can last.
You should. I've heard there's new challenges where you mix and match them with the sour. Oh, what is that candy called with the liquid? The
A
liquid
liquid
sour.
sour. I might try that. I might try that. We'll see, guys. We'll see in the future. In the future. We'll see how it goes. Cool, cool.
Dip it in toxic powder.
Toxic powder. Yep. All right. So, do you have a community that you like to play games with? I'm messing with all my buttons today. Toxic waste.
So,
Is that
a
what's called?
community that I like to game with. No, not really, honestly, at the moment. Open to it. Definitely want more people to play with. So, if you know a guy, tell him to call me.
Pasta. Okay, join the community. I know Will and then V, both people from my community, both thought it was interesting. So maybe they checked you out. That'd be cool. Cool.
I hope so. I would love that. I definitely want to play more games with more people within the VTuber community. People who I play with now are like family members, so I don't want to stream them. They're great, but they're also like 8.
Oh, yeah, watch out for that. You don't want to stream 80-year-old on Twitch. I won't recommend it. Cool. Awesome. No worries.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? Do you have any plans for the future? Any goals you like to do, or any games you're looking forward to streaming in the future?
So I am looking forward to going through on a Cooking Mama challenge.
Cooking Mama challenge?
Yes. So I have a few friends who I've been talking to, and in probably December, we're going to do a holiday cooking challenge where we play Cooking Mama together. So I have that to look forward to. I'm very excited. I love Cooking Mama. It's very nostalgic. And,
I love that.
Key to my character, I feel.
Yeah, it'll fit your character perfectly.
The game is such a good inspiring element for me. Gotta make Mama proud.
Gotta make Mama proud. Cool. Awesome. We got another spin, so let's get another spin from Pasta. Who wants another spin?
Exciting.
And after that, we'll get into your model and your design.
Oh, exciting.
Cool. Awesome. So this might be something special, depending on the people who's listening in. Do you have an ideal date? What's the ideal date for the Popsy of the Clowns?
You guys trying to get into it. Let's see, ideal date, like the person or the place, or I guess, we'll cover all the bases here. Person, ideally somebody who likes things that are overly sweet. I like people who are friendly, outgoing. Also can talk trash sometimes.
Ooh, snap. A little toxic, a little sour with the sweet. I like it.
Yeah, a little bit, it's a flaw. We all like them a little toxic.
Oh, a little toxic.
As for like a place, any place that I have not tried their food yet. If you got a good sweet dessert, something crazy, something exotic, that's ideal. That's you want to take me to a place that serves something you'd probably never eat? Yeah, exciting. Hello.
Yeah. That'd be fun. That'd be cool to see. Awesome. And I like the idea of just like going to different places you've never been before and just try it out. So that's really fun. It's really fun. It's a good idea.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool.
And so you gotta try things that are new.
Always try something new. Always try it. At least try it once. Instead of skydiving.
That's the motto.
Or like Russian roulette. Don't try that once. I won't recommend it.
Baby.
No.
Yeah.
No. This is not everything. Some things, but not everything.
You got 6 times to try it, baby.
Not 6 times to try it if you're lucky. Actually, no. No. Do not listen to the colorful clown. Do not play Russian roulette. I don't know why I have to say that, but I guess I have to say that.
I would.
How dare.
Yourself safe.
I love it. Okay, so let's get into your design, shall we? What's the thoughts that went into it? Because it's very flowy, it's very nice, it's very sweet too.
It's sweet's key. That's the theme. So I was trying to get kind of an idea of every kind of sweet that I would like to try. or that I have eaten. You know, I got gummy worms in my hair. I've got fruit snacks, which are my favorite. Sprinkles, colorful, just trying to go for an olive brown, colorful, fun vibe. I love that candy comes in every color, every shade, every flavor. Gross, bad, too much, too little. So I kind of tried to do that with my whole design. I wanted to be as sweet and eye-catching as possible. Without overdoing it with the rainbow, but you know, that's a matter of opinion.
I think it looks great. I love it. It looks really good, and it caught my eye when I was looking through my Twitter. I was like, "Hey, look, a sweet little clown. Let me get her on my show."
Oh, that's great to hear.
It worked. It worked. That's how it works. That's how it worked. So yeah, it's nice. It kind of also reminds me of you as like a doll, like a Raggedy Ann doll kind of style. Did you have any doll inspirations?
Not have doll inspirations, but I did have inspirations from old candy wrapper mascots.
Oh, like who?
So there's little fruit candies in Japan, and they used to have a little clown on them, and I don't know the name of them. It's just something I used to buy. They came in different flavors, and there was a cute little clown girl on them. With little stars, and I used to draw her for, I guess, essentially fan fiction. I just loved her design so much. She was so cool, so I used to draw little comics of her, and I originally had a clown idea that had to do with sunshine and rainbows, and just kind of combined those two inspirations.
Nice. I like it. That's actually really cool. It's very sweet. I love it. Cool. So, would you say that every part of you is candy related?
I think so. Yeah, candy or snack related.
Snack or candy related? Okay. Wholesome type. It's the wholesome type. She's the wholesome type. Would you say that?
I wouldn't say crazy chaotic.
Not crazy chaotic. No. Not nothing like that. Nothing. I will say that your Twitter background makes me kind of question it a little bit.
Sometimes.
Your banner?
Question mark.
Yeah, sometimes on your Twitter, I just see like you and like the person's like crying, and you have that like sus look behind you, like oh. I was like, Man.
So, fun fact, being as doll-like as I've been described to be, my character's actually 8'5".
Yeah, you're tall. You're very tall. You're very big.
I'm giant.
Giant.
I've always liked the idea of a ginormous, cute person. You know, I related to that very much. Growing up, feeling very soft and jelly-like, but also feeling like I was out of place and stuck out like a sore thumb. So I kind of tied that into the lore of my height as well, is that, you know, I'm the soft gummy character, but I also feel very giant and
very
kind
big.
of in your face.
Very big. I love it. Well, I like it. It's still really cool. So you do have some doll aspects to you, but not you're still like a human, but you're just a clown. Blue skin, right?
Yes.
Well, we'll get to the lore very soon. Can you do any like toggles and expressions other than your?
So I have the classic little, you know, pointing my finger.
Which your pinky, your pinky is like different colors, isn't it?
Yes, I have these gloves, and they have split colors. So the last two fingers and the first three fingers, including your thumb, are kind of a different color. Like this one, I have some videos in the making where this specific toggle comes in handy. I do a lot of did you knows.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Oh, it's adorable. It's adorable. I love it.
I love it. It's honestly my artist did an amazing job. So the toggle was a complete surprise, and it really came in handy, and I love it so much. The other toggle we have is kind of this like angry, sour.
This is when you get talked bad about your healing skills in Overwatch.
Pretty much, yeah. This is my disappointed look. This is when people tell me they don't like snacks, they don't like clowns.
Oh wait, hold on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Hi, everyone. Osiris. Oh, we haven't seen Osiris in a while. How you been, buddy? We had the Bald Raiders. Hi, the Bald Raiders. Hello, hello. Was Osiris bald all the time? Because I know he out of all the Bald Raiders, he's probably the best bald VTuber I've ever seen. He has some baldness, but he's always looking great. He's always looking good. He's always bald. He's always bald.
My bald VTubers.
I know, right? You should. Osiris is freaking awesome. I love him to death. Sorry for the raid and dip. I gotta go. Bye-bye, Osiris. Great to see you. Hello, Raiders. Hello, everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show we host each and every week where we interview a brand new VTuber and get to know him a little bit. I'm Tricko. I'm a variety streamer who also is well known for doing these VTuber interviews, including Osiris, who I've interviewed in the past. Today, we have another lovely person to come on my show. Popsy, would you like to introduce yourself again to all the lovely people who just joined in from the raid?
Wow. Okay. Hello. I am Popsy. I am Popsy the Clown. You know me as either one of those. I'm a classic candy and snack loving clown. And that's the whole shtick. Hello.
Yep. Hi. She's very sweet, but she does have a little sour to her. So yeah, if you guys want to see some toxic sourness, she has a little bit of that in the background. Definitely check her out. 100%. Just a bit. He's the cherry with one forehead dreadlock. Yeah, but he's just a cherry with one forehead dreadlock. I need to see a picture of that. But thank you guys so much for joining in. Sit back, relax. It'll be a fun little chill interview talk show. If you guys have to leave, then definitely at least come by and say hi next time. Always love to see you guys. But yeah, let's continue with our show. So you do get mad. You do get a little mad with that little toggle. You get a little mad with the toggle. What else can you do?
Honestly, that's about it right now. But I'm already in the talks of an entirely different model going down.
Ooh, we're gonna see the 2.0. That'd be cool. Okay, well then, with that said, can you talk about some of the things you would like to see in your 2.0?
When I want to see more in my 2.0. My goodness. So
I know, right? You don't have to go into too much detail on that if you'd like to. But if you do like to do this kind of talk, you totally can. We just like to hear like the aspects of like thoughts of what you would like to see. Not saying that you will actually get it though.
No, definitely something that shows off a little bit more of my background lore. You and I did chit chat a little bit about that earlier, and we kind of got a taste, but definitely want to tie in a little bit more of my lore into Popsy 2.0, and just get more sweet themes going, a little more recognizable candies maybe.
That'd be cool. We'll see some recognized. Get like warheads in there. I would love to see some warheads.
You might throw them in for you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go. I want to get some. And thank you, Pasta, for the shout out. I appreciate. Awesome. Sweet. Well, hey, let's get to the next question then, shall we? Next question is, what is your personal favorite part about your own design?
For me, my personal favorite is actually my socks. You can't see them at the moment.
Do you want to move your model like in the middle, just so we can see it a little bit?
See, yes. So I am, as we also discussed earlier, I cannot scroll in or out of my my VTube studio right now. But
feed reveal, guys. Feed reveal.
Oh my gosh. So I love my little socks.
Oh, they're adorable.
They are, with the little steppies.
The little steppies. You stepping on my.
We don't get to see that too often.
She's stepping on my couch. Step on my couch. How dare! She's destroying my couch. Look at that. She's making it more sticky than it already is. I can't believe it.
Why sticky?
Don't ask why it's sticky. You don't need to know. Don't need.
But yes, that's my favorite aspect. Is definitely my socks and my little shoes. I like the details that were added and included.
I like it. That's really cool. I like that. That's really fun. All right, well, Pasta has also asked for another spin, so let's get another spin going, shall we? Spin. All the spin. So much spin. All the spin. Greatest of spins. The greatest of questions.
Government.
Yeah, but, you know, this is just similar to a peppermint. It is very
Oh,
devastating.
embarrassing
Yep.
story.
So, do you have an embarrassing story that you have not told anyone yet?
Oh, I actually do.
Mm.
So,
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I was speaking to an artist recently about commissioning an artwork, and they are French. And I was trying to say that like I very much loved their artwork. It was very exciting. Um French is a tricky language, let me tell you.
I imagine so. I don't even try to like do any of those kind of things. Not even
I,
try.
I tried a translation and it came out more of like I find your picture or your artwork arousing.
Browsing.
And they kind of responded with, "Oh, I appreciate your compliment, but I don't do spicy artwork, and I don't do anything that's not safe for work." And I was like, no, no, no. I was trying to say, like, I like your artwork. It's bright and colorful and exciting. No, please
No,
don't block
no,
me.
no.
I love your art. So that was kind of embarrassing. They were really cool about it, and I explained that I was using a translator, and I totally understood that they did not make that kind of art.
That's funny. I think your art is very arousing. And then she's like,
Yeah.
I make like My Little Pony characters, so no, I don't do that. I don't
It
know.
came out as like arousing and exciting, and I was like, I can see where I can see
Yeah,
how that kind of came
that
out
could be a little bit
a little forward.
a little bit forward, just a little bit forward. I was like, wow, what kind of fan art are you getting? Jeez. My God.
Uh,
Well, I love it. I love it. That's actually really funny. I think that's really good. As someone who's also getting like a fan art from my model, I think it's hilarious that like you having that situation. So I feel like I'm going to also have that situation too. Probably going to happen to me.
yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Some of the best artists, there's a communication barrier, but you do what you can for the
Do what
things you
do what
love.
can. Definitely. Well, hey, next question for you. And that's your lore and backstory. Why are you a blue clown?
So, the blue is actually paint. It's body paint. I
Oh,
do
body
have a
paint.
human
Oh.
skin tone, which will be shown in 2.0 as well.
Can't wait.
So that's something to look forward to. But my lore is essentially, we'll go more into this later on in the future, but I'm from the South, y'all.
Y'all.
Well, a lot of countryness, a lot of rodeos, and I was a rodeo clown, and my lore is that I loved the snacks, I love the candied pecans, I love the apple pies, I love the funnel cakes you get at a rodeo, and my best friend is a bull named Mudslide. He's a wonderful chocolate bull, and the rodeo just wasn't treating him well. So we ran off together, and Mudslide and I lived together. And we try snacks all around the world and live a peaceful life away from all the craziness of the rodeo days.
I love it. That's such adorable, like a little like it sounds a little romantic, but I love how like adorable that it was. I love that you're like a Southern belle too. I think that's really good and adorable.
I definitely, it's especially when I'm in those raged moments in Overwatch. You can't hide the accent, so
I love it. I want to hear it. I was like, God darn it, how dare you? You know, like kind of funny.
Oh, you think tarnation's just something
Tarnations? Oh, God darn tarnations. I love it. I think that's cool. It seems like it would be really good clip like material, just hearing a Southern belle just cussing at people. And then McCree comes out like it's high noon, and you just go like
it takes a lot.
I would love to see it. That'd be good. Awesome. So next one for you. Next one. We got another spin from Pasta. He wants to go through all the spins. He's looking for a very specific spin, but I don't think he realizes that spin is not on there. So I removed it a long time ago.
Oh.
What YouTubers do you like to watch?
So I like to watch a VTuber. His name is TV, and if you've ever seen Mystery Science Theater, the TV show, it's very similar. Watching old commercials, vintage videos, and just kind of riffing and making jokes over the actual video. He does it with friends, different guests, and I think it's just so fun. It's such a blast. Super funny. Always cracks me up and is very nostalgic as somebody who grew up with Mystery Science Theater.
Ooh, I like that. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. What is the name? TV?
TV. Let me see. I can
Send me a link in
pull up
Discord.
Let me go ahead and do that because he deserves the praise.
All the
Always
praise.
such a cool person. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely check him out. And yes, Pasta, I did remove the Ada redeem because it got too cringy after a while. It got a little cringy, and I did get one complaint from a person who actually did not like saying it ever, and they got hit by the spin and they didn't like it, so I removed it. So sorry, you will not hear the clown go Ada unless she wants to.
You know, I'm actually glad to be spared.
Yep, because I found out a lot of people stopped liking doing it, so I got rid of it. I changed out my questions a lot. I changed out my questions for ones that are good, ones are not good, and I added new ones so people like to tribute some new questions. Like there's some questions on the board that is actually fan made, so like there's definitely some questions, but sometimes I remove one. Like I used to have a Wendy's joke as well.
I hope it's not the one I'm thinking.
Is probably exactly what the one you're thinking is exactly. And I used to do that. I'll say like, what's your favorite restaurant? And they go like, oh yeah, I like this one's cool. What do you think of Wendy's?
And then you watch it go downhill.
Yep, exactly. What's the Wendy's jokes? Wendy's nuts. Oh. Anyway, Pasta, you're so innocent. You're so innocent. Did you send me a link though?
I am looking, and for some, oh, here we go. Yes, about to send it right now.
Don't worry, Pasta. You'll know when you get older. When you get older.
It's not for now.
It's not for now. It's not for now.
And here we go. There is that link.
Cool. I appreciate it. I'll definitely go check them out. I'll check them out. Your host TV. I like that. That's so cool. That's cool. I'll definitely check them out.
They host Roll That Tape, which is a good series. Yes, check it out, guys. Honestly, big inspiration for some of the content. Like they're so original, so cool, and I hope this gets them even at least one view.
I'll definitely check them out. Definitely, that'd be cool. Oh my God, your birthday's in 17 days. Cool. I'll tell you the joke in 17 days then. Pretty cool. Awesome. Okay, well now, are you ready for a little controversy? Oh yeah, actually, did we finish your lore? Yeah. You talked about your bowl, mudslide. Yeah, okay, we did. Just want to make sure. Yes. Okay, now are you ready for a little spiciness? I know you usually get sweet and sour, but you want a little spiciness right now? A little question. It's a little spicy.
Let's see. What do we got? Throw it in. I love spicy candy. Let's do it.
All right, cool. What's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
Man, it is a pit of toxicity, honestly.
And you love it. You love it.
I like to see it and know what's going on. Don't like to be in it. Never want to be in it. That is a hurricane I don't want to explore. It's very toxic though, and I will say I think a lot of it came up in the past year or so. I feel a lot of clicks. That's a good word. There's a lot of VTuber clicks and Discord groups that have come from it, and I have seen some nasty fallouts between people. I've seen anything from stalkers to people who actively just want to tear each other down, and it's rough out there. too proud of the VTuber community in the past year, but I have hopes that it'll turn around and we have the room as people to grow and become more positive and make it as welcoming as we say it is.
I think so too. Hopefully we can make it a little more welcoming. That's what I'm hoping so. Because it used to be like that. It used, in my mind, when I first got into the VTuber community almost 3 years ago, I always like looked at it as a guest, you know, because I was never a VTuber. I admired and I love talking to VTubers. I think they're freaking amazing. But I never really got into the actual like controversy and a lot of the stuff because I'm not a VTuber myself. But when I would look at it in the beginning, it was super like welcoming. Like you could, like, if you want to start out as a VTuber, there was so many communities that would love to welcome you. All thought you were freaking amazing. Gave you all this free like assets to use for your streams. It was so cool. It was so nice. But then I found out when you get to a certain level, after you get to a certain level of like popularity, that's when it starts to like dip into the idol culture and the toxicity part of it, where if you do a certain thing, if you act a certain way, you might lose a lot of people, which is kind of nasty to think about.
Yeah, it is very nasty. You know, I would say that that's probably that like 3,000 limit as
Yeah.
seen it start. You start getting followers and it does become very idol culture, and I think that's on both sides, both viewer and creator. It's very easy to let it go to your head, I feel, in both positively and negatively. You know, there's both ends of the spectrum where you can feel like you have so many followers, you can say whatever you want, you can do it whatever you want, there's no repercussions. But there's also negative where, I mean, I've seen so many people driven out of the community. I've seen people debut and graduate on the same day because of how toxic it is. You know, they're been working for this debut, and the whole time they're going through the debut, I mean, it's just they're meeting toxic friends, they're trying to get involved in groups that are snubbing them or slander, and then they graduate the same day, and it's kind of a crazy community out there. I've seen great parts too, but you can definitely see a lot more of that negativity shining through.
No, I agree, and like it really just depends on that kind of situations for a lot of people. Because yeah, you can like join into it and then like love it and it's super amazing, but it's definitely not for everyone, and some people might handle things differently. And that's actually the one thing I do like about the community, because again, like we talked about in the very beginning, when there was that big bloom, a lot of people just jumped onto the VTuber train just because it was a new big thing, and there was a lot of people who got into it for like no reason other than just to get popular. Now I feel like there's a lot more gatekeeping, which is terrible, and I don't think people should be gatekeeping, but it makes it so that people are not just getting there for a free pass. You know, people are actually have to work hard to get to where they want to go. So like it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Yeah.
Definitely is a mixed bag, and you know, sometimes people do get that free pass. You know, I do find it interesting, and it dies out on itself usually. I've noticed there are content creators who they start out with a $5,000 model. They hire the editors, they hire video makers to create their debut videos and everything, and they get thousands of followers. I mean, almost overnight. But I think after a while, that popularity starts to die out once you see, oh, well, they're not posting as much content. This isn't what I thought it was going to be. And I think those are sort of the kind of people that we were talking about that are just jumping into it for the fun of it. They have the money, they have the funds to be as far as they want to be, but at the end of the day, it's about creativity and putting yourself into it.
True, 100%. And that's why I want the most success to go to the people who are the most creative, that takes an idea that's already been existing and try to innovate it and change it up a little bit. That's why I think the VTuber community is so great, because as a flesh tuber, I think it's fun. I love doing what I'm doing. I think it's really cool, and I try to do a lot of different things. But VTubers have like a complete different league on their own. They can actually like literally become a TV show, like with just the model interactions. So I think that's just so much fun.
Absolutely.
So much fun.
Absolutely. And you know, there's people with um, incredible world building skills as well. You know, they pull you into their lore, their story, their streams are completely stylized to them. And there's a good example is there's another clown VTuber. Her name is Biddles, and
Biddles.
she's a rubber hose clown VTuber. And
So guess what?
oh, what?
She's been on my show too.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
Biddles,
and that's what I'm saying.
she's great. I love her. She's so much fun.
Awesome, awesome. I mean, she has stylized everything to her own tune, and it works constantly. Like it is just, it's so cool where it can go. Yeah, she's honestly top tier. Definitely somebody I look forward to. I've spoken to her maybe
Nice.
once, maybe twice in passing, and awesome person. I look up to her so much.
Nice. She's really good. She's really nice. Really nice. I've been meaning to reach back out to her and like try and set up something for her. So maybe one day I'll try and reach back out to her. But yeah, she's really busy, so she's really cool.
Circus day.
A clown? Yes, we could have a circus day. Great.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
welcome to the circus.
Welcome to the circus. Yes, as long as you bring the snacks, we'll get everything done.
Do Tricko's tent.
Tricko's tent. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of zany. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I love it. I love it.
It's gotta be with clowns.
Gotta be with clowns. Gotta be with clowns. Obviously. All right. Next question for you. Next question. What have you noticed when you first started streaming compared to now, and the quality comes from it?
Let's see. What have I noticed from starting to now? That's a thinker. I would
Where
say
are we now?
something that I've really noticed is there's a lot more creative characters coming to light than I feel when I first started streaming. When I first started, I feel like there was kind of a template for both male and female VTubers, and you kind of added on any details that you liked or didn't like. But for the most part, everybody was kind of the same, but you know, we had different ears or maybe tails or wings or different things. And I feel like now, I mean, some of the biggest VTubers are crazy different with amazing designs, and I'm terrible with names, guys. I'm terrible with names.
Do you want to describe her?
But you know, cockroach VTuber.
Oh yeah, the white one.
Super. Yes,
Yeah.
the white one. Amazing design, super unique. You know, if somebody had told me in the very beginning, you know, they want to be a cockroach VTuber,
I would have been like,
I'll be real, my nose might have a little squinched out and been like, wow. But you know, seeing such a cool, unique design and how they did it, and still resembles exactly what she's supposed to be, which is a roach.
Okay, you continue going, but I have a VTuber I want to show you that if you think she looks really cool, I have a really awesome design of a VTuber. She's too big for me.
Okay.
I invited her on my show, did not respond to me, which understandable. Nothing wrong with that. But I want to show her to you. So keep talking. Let me see if I can find her.
For sure. But yeah, just such a crazy variety. I've also seen VTubers who are like night suits, just a suit of armor, which is really cool.
That is cool. That is really cool.
Very haunted mansion. Anything from like people who are plushy animals. It's very cool to see that such wide varieties of characters can have such big followings as well. It's not as generic as when it first started out, I feel. And the limitations are, oh man, I mean, some of the stuff they're coming out with is out of pocket. I'm like, how did you make that? How did you make your life 2D character move in these ways? The advancements are just insane.
It's really cool. Like the things they can do. Like I've been keeping up with like a lot of riggers as well, and some of the designs on some of these characters and the way they move and interact, they're getting way too good. Like really good. Like I really like that.
One who just debuted, and she can do like it's like a dance or like hip.
Oh yeah, she like does the hip like dancing thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my gosh, the amount of work that went into that is truly just chef's kiss. It is truly a delight to the senses.
This one. Okay, so hold on. Okay. Her name is Novelle.
Let me see. I'm wondering, maybe I've seen them. I
I think you would love her a lot just because she has the most strongest Southern accent ever, and she like plays off of it.
Let's see. I don't know. I'm so worried about letting my accent come out. I keep it under lock and key right now.
I would say that if you can pull off what she does, you do not want to hide that. That is like that scratches a lot of people's itches. Let's just say that. So this person right here.
Let's see. What do we got? No, I'm not trying to. Let me see. You know, recently with this move, working from a laptop to this is such a pain. It's I'm very much used to having a mouse.
I bet. I would imagine it'd be really difficult to use everything with your like laptop.
Yes, I've seen this model. Gorgeous artwork, like just stunning.
And that's the other thing I want to mention about VTubing is that when it comes to VTubing, like there's a lot of people can pull a really great model and the model will look absolutely stunning and amazing. But then the person who controls the model, like a puppet, like how people usually do, doesn't really utilize the model to their full extent. You know, they could do so much. This VTuber knows how to like voice and act perfectly that like utilize the model so well, you know. Like if you ever the whole show, yeah. You not only have a really good expensive model that can do a lot of things, but you also have to act the part too. You are part of that model and you will have to act that way, you know.
No, I feel you. That's absolutely right. I mean, that's kind of ties into what we were saying earlier with people who are buying $5,000, $6,000 models, and honestly, you gotta have that creativity to make it work.
Exactly, and that's part of the thing. You want to be able to take your puppet and utilize all the features to your show the best way.
Yeah, absolutely. If you got nothing, then it's gonna show.
Exactly. Because this has been in the past, and I won't name names because I'm not like that. But I've had people on my show before, which have some of the most breathtaking looking models, but they just do not utilize that model's creativity. You know, they kind of just like just like act and just like don't do anything. Where they could do so much with it. They could do so much stuff with it. You know. So if you have a model, definitely have fun, definitely enjoy it, but make sure that if you're putting a lot of money into your model, make sure that you know how to use that model and know what your plan is on how to create it life, you know.
And it's worthwhile, you know. It's something you're gonna use, something you're going to stay committed to.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. It's a lot
of money. I mean, that's someone's used car out there, guys.
Yeah, you could buy a used car with a model that you have to have even more stuff to buy, you know? And then some people who try to sell it. I'm just like, no, don't do that. It's sad to see.
Yeah,
it's sad to see. It's always weird when I like go through and I'm like, oh, hey, I recognize that model. This model's on my show. And I found out it was a completely different person. Doesn't have it. Like, has it now. It's like, oh, shoot. Okay. It's awkward.
Would you do a re-interview?
I don't think I could. You know, it just feels weird. You know, it feels weird. Like I have yet to have the opportunity. I have yet to have someone there was one time where I thought I did. I was actually a person that looked at a model and I thought I have interviewed them before, so I never asked them. But then when I did research on it, I realized I never did actually reach out to them at all. And then I found out later it was actually a person I did reach out to in the very beginning, but then she sold her model, and then the new person decided to actually come on my show. So it was really interesting. I actually, like, I reached out to them first, and they didn't say anything. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll move on. And then I saw it again on someone else's model, and I asked them to come on my show, and they said yes. It was so weird, so weird.
You know, sometimes it's kind of a small world in the VTuber community.
True. That's why I think it's so cool when you see like a really awesome design come up. It's really nice, I like it. Cool.
Yeah, when you find a new design that really stands out, like that's I like to let the person know that it stood out.
And that's why I like the idea of the silhouette design. You know, like you as an artist yourself, you know about the silhouette design, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you can
You want
come,
it to be recognizable.
it'll be recognizable so that people can see it. I like it. Cool. All right, next question for you. Next question. Now let's get some of just fun facts about you. Let's get some fun facts, okay? So,
Okay.
as a gamer clown, what's your favorite video game franchise?
Oh, my favorite franchise. It is probably gonna have to be the BioShock franchise.
BioShock. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It's so good.
I agree 100%. It's really good.
It. The art, the concepts, the gameplay, all of it fantastic. Every game, banger after banger. Complaints. Infinite definitely big part of younger years, and I loved playing it. The Skyhook. Just putting that thing into someone's face. Such a good, it's a good time.
It's really good. You heard about them making a new one? There's going to be another BioShock game.
I did. I don't know very many details.
They've been really hush on it. A lot of speculations. Like I heard that it's like something about like the lower versus the higher like dynamic. Like there's a war between like the whole lower and higher. So there's a lot of ideas of like the higher people in the clouds fighting off against people in the water. That was the ideas that's been throwing out, but nothing concrete yet. Pretty cool idea.
I was thinking like ground people. I don't know. I was like water, sky. I don't see fire people happening.
Not many fire people. But also, I think I could be wrong. It's either it was heavily inspired by BioShock, or some of the original creators of BioShock is making it. But there is also Judius. You ever heard of that game, Judius?
No.
Yeah, check out the game trailer Judius, because I think it's either inspired or is created by one of the former users of BioShock. I think it's called Judius.
Yeah, I just wrote that down so I can remember. Yeah.
Do it. It's really cool. It's a really cool trailer. And if you see it, you will definitely see the BioShock inspiration. We haven't heard much about it, so it probably won't be coming out anytime soon. But it's gonna be cool when it comes out. It's really cool.
So tough. It's so tough waiting for new content of things you like.
I'm still waiting for the next Mass Effect game.
Yeah, so many are. I'm hoping and giving offerings of snacks to whatever gods are out there. I want another Fallout. I really do.
We are going to get, what I heard is that we are going to get a Fallout, I think 6, Fallout 6, Fallout 5. Is it Fallout 5? What Fallout are we on right now?
5.
Well,
okay. We've had 4 and then 76, and so I guess we're going back to 5.
Yep, I think that's what it is that like right now the first step is first it was Starfield, and now there's gonna be a next Elder Scrolls, which I do think is Elder Scrolls 6. So we're gonna get Elder Scrolls 6 sometime, eventually, probably, eventually. So sometime in the future, whenever they feel like, But that's
when it's convenient.
When it's convenient for them, obviously. But after 6, Elder Scrolls 6, then they'll release Fallout 5. So that's what they said. So we'll have to see 6 before we see 5. So unfortunately, it might be a bit. It might be wet. I know, right? You be old clown and be old Popsy.
See you when this taffy's sagging.
Oh no, not the taffy sagging. No one wants saggy taffy. No. See, that'd be a funny idea for a VTuber though. Saggy taffy. The old VTuber.
I thought about something where like I get water poured on me and I melt, but
that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of cool. Out there.
I actually had an idea like that too. Like with my model was like because my guy has a mask and his masks change to different like designs every now and then. Then there's something about like throw water in my face, and when my water face comes out, the mask will melt, and then a regular VTuber looking face will come out. And it's supposed to be like a hint of what he looks like behind the mask. But then the trick
Oh,
is,
you're gonna pull a dream on him.
but then the trick is that he takes that face that looks like an actual face, and he removes it like a mask, and then the other mask is behind it, and that's how he switches back to his normal thing. So I had ideas. I had a lot of ideas. That'd be a cool idea, but nah. But when you mentioned the water thing, I thought that.
Ways you can go.
Because he's technically that's the VTuber. It's a mask VTuber. He is the mask itself is the VTuber.
Do you remember those Barbies? You put water on them and they change
Yeah, yeah. They're like, oh.
They're going to be like that. Yeah.
It'd be kind of like that. Yeah, 100%. So it'd be cool. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's cool ideas, but
hot water makes you mad.
Yeah.
Water makes me happy again.
I know, right? Which also, this actually brings up another interesting conversation I wanted to have with you, is that when you so there's two kinds of riggers and artists that you can deal with. You can either deal with like a individual where you can have that communication, you can talk and have that to have ideas, and they can throw things back to you and have some stuff. But then there's also the studios and the corporation kind of VTuber making, where they don't actually have a lot of say in the matter. You just tell them what you want, and then they send you what they want. They send you what you have, and you add little touches here and there, and then at the end is all done, but you don't have much communication involved. Now, my thoughts to you, do you think that either one is better than the other, or do you think that if you don't know what you want to go for one side over the other, and if you do know what you want to prefer the other? If I might have asked that question weirdly, though.
Yeah, I will say I got lost at the end.
Hey, no, sorry. So what I mean is that so there's two kinds of VTuber riggers and artists, right? You got that, right? Cool. So say if you had no idea what you want as a VTuber, you maybe a small concept, would you rather go to a corporate company VTuber maker or an individual artist rigger?
Oh.
This is what I meant.
There we go. No worries. The Sunday brain scrambles are real. My brain is fried today. No, I think if I did not really have a clue of what I wanted, I think it would be okay to be I think it'd be okay to go corporate, but I would still recommend just going one-on-one with an artist, because there are so many different artists out there, and you can kind of see styles that you prefer anyway. Generally, if you find somebody who works in the style that you like, they can help you come up with a concept you're going to like too. Whereas if you're going to a corporate, you don't really get to choose who your artist is. You don't get to have that communication. Whereas if you're going to a individual artist, you can say, hey, I'm not too sure what I want. I know that I love your style. You have for example, you have a 90s style that I really enjoy, and I know that I'm very inspired by magical girls and romance novels, and I definitely want to incorporate that into my character. So you get something a little more personalized. However, if you got money to blow and you're just wanting to join the community, go corporate. Go crazy. Get
go
something
crazy.
go crazy. Is probably going to be high quality. Just be prepared for if it's not exactly what you wanted.
True,
as well.
True. Yep.
That's why I'm learning.
That's why I'm learning. I see. Awesome.
Yeah, I think individual artists are always number one to go with, whether you have an idea or you don't, just because they're people, they're depending on your commission, and so they want to make sure you're happy with it, and they'll communicate more.
Yep, I like that. I like the communication. The communication is very important. Very important. I like it. Awesome.
Very key.
Oh yeah.
You're representing yourself. Yeah.
You are 100% representing yourself, and that goes back to the part I was talking about before, that you need to be able to utilize the model that you're using. And if you have an idea, and the rigger and artist does not understand your idea, what you're trying to go for, and you spend all this money on trying to get this model to be where it was, and at the end of it all, you decide not to go through that idea, or you decide you couldn't utilize that idea for that model, you can't really do much about it. Like, it's already done, set. You know, you might be lucky enough to like be able to like talk to your rigger and maybe change some things to get closer to your idea. But sometimes, like after it's done, you have to stick with your idea, which could be pretty bad if you are completely done with the idea. You don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, I agree. I can agree with that, honestly.
No. Yeah, no, it's really interesting. As someone who just have always looked at VTubers on the fan side of things and just like to talk and just have ideas about it. As someone who did that, I didn't really understand like the actual process of what it's like to actually get a model, get those ideas going for it. And now that I am in that process, it's really interesting to see how other people do different things. And I like it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's you know, I like that so many VTubers come from the fan side as well. You know, a lot of us were admirers before.
I agree.
And just getting all that inspiration from everyone is so fun.
Awesome. I love that. All right, next question for you. If you could live in any video game or anime world, what world would you like to live
in? Man, that's a
some of these questions could be a little bit hard. Tricky questions, say? Oh, really? Tricky.
Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph.
What? You want to go to the racing car one? You know, that would fit you very well. That would fit you very well.
It fits my need for competition. I would like to be racing, and it also fits my absolute need for you know,
sugar.
Being surrounded in sugary, cute sweetness. Yes, I loved that movie, and Sugar Rush. I remember thinking, like, I wish I was Vanellope Von Schweetz. And I could have a candy car.
I like that. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I want to see fan art of you now. I want to see fan art of you now. I want to see fan art of you in that world.
Racer Popsy. How do I get my hair in this helmet, guys?
Yep, that's gonna be a hard part. That's gonna be the really hard part. It's gonna sit on top because it can't fit it. That's how it is.
Yeah, maybe we could do like a jawbreaker helmet.
Oh, that'd be cute. Dude, I want to see it. Good idea. All right, next question for you. If you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small they are, who would you like to collab with?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Just all the bangers today.
I know. Yeah, that's a banger question. So Biddles, we mentioned her.
She's
earlier.
Great. She's amazing.
Definitely I would love to collab with her. She is so cool. I love her energy. Lala, she does a lot of Fallout content.
Ooh, that'd be perfect for you
as well. Yes, I love her content so much. I love her personality. Just all around super cool character from what I've seen and heard from her. She just seems so awesome to work with. So definitely those two would be top tier.
I love that. That'd be great. Awesome. I would love to see you do some of those. I bet you guys can pull off some really good creative content. Definitely with each other.
Manifest it together, everyone.
Manifest. Yeah, donate all the snacks to the gods to make it happen. Donate all of it. Put your hearts in it. Yes.
Sugar over your shoulder for me.
Just do it for her. Do it for her. All right. What's your next goals? What do you like to accomplish for your streaming?
Oh my goodness. So goals, definitely want to have a large debut in April of next year. A huge debut where I will eventually be able to stream 4 days out of the week is my goal regularly. So that's my biggest goal. Short term. Long term, I would love to have my own like candy brand. Popsy snacks.
That'd be cool. They have you sell your own candy. That'd be cool. If you do get something sour, if you get any sour candy, I will definitely be one of your first buyers.
We'll do the Tricko mix.
That'd be sick. That'd be cool.
Call it sussy and sour.
Sussy is me. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. That's fine. I'll be okay with that. Sussy and sour.
Potsy called you sussy, so we'll. You said you were. They said you were sus, so we will. Yeah, sussy and sour.
Sussy and sour. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I like it. I like it.
A lot of blues and greens.
All the balloons. Oh, that'd be sick. I love that. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Awesome. Well, I'd love to see you. We'll definitely be checking you out in April when you do your grand debut, but we'll also be checking you out when you do more cool stuff. Okay.
Oh well, thank you. It's so much to look forward to, and I'm hoping to build so many relationships and bonds.
It'd be cool. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, are you ready for the last question of the night?
Yes. What do we got? What's the banger? What's the final banger?
So this question is my favorite. I love asking this question. I even was able to ask Iron Mouse herself this question in one of her panels.
Wow.
So this is a very important question. Okay. Are you ready for it?
Right. Yes, 100.
Okay.
99%. Yes.
99%. Okay. Well, ready. What advice do you have for those who want to get into streaming / VTuber?
My number one thing, honestly, go into it with a thick skin.
Yes, thick.
Yes, thick skin. Do not listen to what anybody says, and you need to stick to your own schedule. This is for you, not for anybody else. This is for you. Take the time out of your day to do something for you that's going to make you happy at the end of the day. Don't make content solely for others. Don't people please. Be 100% yourself. Make only what you want. Do only what you want. Show only what you want. And do not listen to anybody who says you should do it differently. You are you. You are you.
I like that. That's good advice. That's good advice. I like that. Very good. Very good. Well, hey, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for answering all my questions. Appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, well, thank you for asking me.
Of course.
It
was a blast. Yeah, it was so much fun. So much fun. I just love your interest in different things we talked about and the discussions we came up with. And you're just fun to hang out with. I just love your sweetness style, but a little bit of a toxic style, and behind it is very adorable. It's very adorable.
Well, thanks.
Of course.
Maybe you'll see more toxic next time.
Yeah, maybe more toxic. Maybe I'll have to check out some of your Overwatch streams. We'll see.
Oh yeah, we got some planned for next week, so stop on by if you'd like.
We'll definitely stop on by. I love it. All right, well, hey, let's wrap it up, guys. Obviously, if you guys would like to ask some questions to our lovely guests here, definitely go for it. We do have some spins left, so we can definitely do some spins. I'm gonna be looking up a good way to get you. Oh, that's a collector's edition of that. Never. Sorry, got distracted. I went on Twitter for a second. I saw there's a collector's edition of a video game that I did not know what that was. That's good to know. Anyway, back to what I was talking about before. I'm going to get a raid set up, and I always like to give my guests the first opportunity to send the raid. Did you want to? Do you have someone in mind? Someone who'd like us to raid? Now I have a lot of people, so if you don't know of one, I can send someone over, but it's up to you.
I do not at the moment, but you know what? You know people, and I trust for you to just send them to the best place.
Awesome. We'll definitely do that. And then you can meet some new people too, so definitely go for it.
Absolutely.
All right, everyone. Don't forget, check out a lovely Popsy the Clown over here. Check her out. She's amazing. Where else can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter. That's about it, honestly. That's where I am. I have a YouTube, but it is not set up.
It's not set up yet. It's not set yet. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Who should we raid? Let's go raid this. She's a squid. She's a squid vampire VTuber. Her name is Calamari.
Okay,
She's really cool. She's really cool. But do you see the pun? Calamari. She's calamari.
Oh, I was just thinking. I do like.
You like fish.
I do like to eat squid, but I thought it was rude. And now that I know it's food based. Yeah, I like to eat squid. Let's do it.
Let's go do it. So again, thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys all freaking amazing. Go check out lovely Popsy the Clown. amazing person. We gotta check out more of her stuff. Of course. And if you guys like to check out more of these VTuber interviews, we host a VTuber interview each and every week where we get to check out another amazing VTuber. Are we ending already? Yep, we're ending. We're actually ending because we have a lot of amazing questions and a lot of hangouts, and we did a really fun time. So thank you again, Popsy, for coming on my show. I really do appreciate it.
Anytime.
Don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Well, you guys go give all the lovin's. I wish I could do a spin, but we actually out on timer. Actually, we can do a quick spin. Quick spin.
Oh, quick spin. What do we got? I'll keep it short and sweet. Or short and sour, either one.
Short and sour. Okay. Ready? And looks like it's what kind of music do you like?
What kind of music do I like? Oh my gosh. Okay. I panicked. I really enjoy breakcore music right now. Favorite artist, Mayo. You spell it like Mayo with a period. Fantastic artist. Love them. Check them out.
Awesome. I love to see that. Well, hey guys, thank you guys so much for joining in. You guys are freaking amazing. It's always great to see you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Don't leave Discord yet, okay?
All right.
Awesome. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Bye. Don't forget to send all the lovin's to Cal Marie. Bye.